Good morning, friends, and good evening, good afternoon. Thank you for tuning in. Blessed Imbolc. Imbolc is Sabbath on February 1st in the Northern Hemisphere, and it's honored as St. Brigid's Day, Saint or Goddess Brigid, being a maiden of healing, poetry, smith work, fire and water, the Lady of the Stream,
Goddess Brigid, peace, weaver, healer, poet,
native
queen,
to Ireland,
snow,
it's thought,
and bring the spring.
those
Saint Brigid, go
grassy
and the
isles,
keeper
but
of the flame.
she transcends
Blessed
beyond the land,
Imbolc,
and
we sing
she
your
aids
name.
in so much of our modern
Goddess
creative
Brigid,
work and
peace,
cyclical
weaver,
honoring
healer,
of
poet,
ritual
queen,
and ancient traditions
snow,
that are being
and bring the
restored
spring.
for the greater good.
Saint Brigid, go and the keeper of the flame.
Imbolc is
we
the
sing
midway-ish
your
point
name.
between winter and spring. We're leaving behind the depths of winter and stepping towards the buds and blossoms of spring. In honor of that, I'll invite you to join me in a meditation where we will stir the depths a bit and begin to welcome in a gentle uprooting in honor of Imbolc and in honor of Brigid. If you remain till the end, there's a song I'll sing a few times over, and you're welcome to join in. And then I'll also be sharing a ritual for reawakening, re-energizing. Having arrived in this space, however, wherever that looks for you, begin to focus in on your breath, returning to that gentle, consistent dance. Noticing how you are at present, your state of being, your state of mind, your conversation within yourself and with the external world and others. Witnessing all of this so as to dial up your awareness and see a bit more clearly. Bring no judgment or attachment to your findings. Now that you've settled in a bit, we'll begin to embark on this journey towards spring. For this space to consciously shift from winter depths of rest and hibernation towards the coming floral tapestries and woven wonders of fruitful trees and buds from our deepest soils. The space of transition is one of activation, a slow unfurling. These spaces, these Sabbaths, these markers of time past ask us to honor Earth's cyclicality, and in doing so, to remember our own. Be gentle with self and all through these natural rhythms as we explore them individually and collectively. In the depths of winter, with snow, whether it be literal and physical and tangible and cool to the skin, or perhaps a rainy season and cooler nights, or simply a feeling in the heart of your being of knowing, yes, this is winter, this is my space to tune in and nestle in. What has winter brought you? If you can envision the layers of the earth beneath your feet or your seat, envision as deep as you can go, as far down as your roots go. And then a bit further where the roots begin to taper off, but some essence of you is resting in there, dormant, quiet, in the darkness, sacred and unseen. In that space, what do you find? You might see this from your mind's eye as if you were watching from afar, or you might be in the soil. Some piece of your being present with that other piece that tucked away for winter. And in resting in that space, what came up to the surface? What traveled through the roots and through channels and bubbled up to the surface of your present self, walking through winter's glazed over days? What did winter bring to you? Rest, a slower rhythm, inner sights seen with ease, creative gusts brought in anew from the skies and the heavens above. Return for a moment to those deepest depths where the roots have tapered off and just an essence of you remains. Begin to speak to that part of your being. Sing to them as a means of guiding them back up and out. A gentle uprooting begins slower than you can even physically see with your eye or mind's eye even. You're simply beginning a song that will continue on into spring. And by beginning to sing on this day of blessed Imbolc, you are beginning to ease your way out of winter depths, shake off the snow, melt it with the flame of Brighid's fire, which she keeps around the year. You need only call to Brighid and ask her to guide you in this gentle uprooting. Ask her to strengthen the stream, a sign that the snows have melted. Ask her to bring her flame to you, guide you out of the darkness, for we are far off from Yule and nearing into Astara. And in this initial uprooting, I ask you now to think as the roots begin to anchor down in drier soil and move energy, abundance, life force back up towards that first top layer of soil where the buds and blossoms will soon appear to you. What are you finding in this removal from winter? What do you feel or see spring is bringing to you? Know that winter's daydreams have already begun to bud in the depths of these muddy soils where tendrils, earthen, and cosmic born in origin are humming with the joy of their coming arrival. Lean into these depths. Be present in the process of reawakening with spring. With rested bodies, we're able to spring into spring, to hop along as the bunnies do, to dial up our rhythm just a smidge in preparation for harvest to come in just a few months, a few Sabbaths. Embrace the slowness of the latter weeks of winter. Trust in Brighid to tend the flame while your gaze shifts elsewhere so that you might begin to tend to your garden as buds and blossoms bloom as they're ready. Be it in tune with the cyclical days and nights of spring and a star's arrival, be it all on their own, some before the last snowfall even. Trust that Brighid's flame will keep them warm whenever they arrive. Trust her. Most importantly, trust her, for she has done this since the beginning. And now she asks you to go to her springs and streams, peer into those wells of the melted snow, above your deeper realms. Go to the water and see her there. The fire will remain. It will carry us in ways we aren't entirely aware of as we turn towards the sun's fire once more, but Brighid remains, and she will keep the southern hemisphere lit and warm in these months of wax as they wane. Thank you for tuning in. If you would like to journal at all, those questions as to what winter has brought, what spring has brought, are divine ones to begin with. I'll close with this song, but for now I'll invite you to lean in and listen to a awakening ritual I have for springtime, for kapha season, where the earth is muddy and we can feel more lethargic and getting out of bed's a bit more difficult. First and foremost, when you open your eyes, whisper to yourself, think to yourself, I am awake. I am awake. And then as you walk through your morning routine, you can shake and shimmy and let the blood flow, let your body reawaken in full. Be present as you do so. Thank you for tuning in. Blessed Imbolc. Happy Brighid's Day to us. I'll leave you with this song, pre-recorded. Goddess Brighid, peace, weaver, healer, poet, queen, melt the snow and bring the spring. Saint Brighid, gold bender, keeper of the flame, blessed Imbolc, we sing your name. Goddess Brighid, peace, weaver, healer, poet, queen, melt the snow and bring the spring. Saint Brighid, gold bender, keeper of the flame, blessed Imbolc, we sing your name. Goddess Brighid, peace, weaver, healer, poet, queen, melt the snow and bring the spring. Saint Brighid, gold bender, keeper of the flame, blessed Imbolc, we sing your name.